Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video where I will be guiding you through the witch's tomb. In order to get through this tomb, you will need a fire spell and Lumos. Up ahead there is going to be a door with two moths on it. This is where the puzzles start. To the left hand side of the door, you will find a moth.
Curious.
Go ahead and use Lumos and take the moth to the door. In this room, you will find galleons on the right hand side, and directly across from there you will find a chest. Now that you have collected the chest and the galleons, it is time to move further on down in the tomb.
This can't be the witch's tomb.
There is going to be a moth on the left hand side and then another moth directly across from it. Once you have taken both moths to the door, simply use Depulso on the other door where you will find another moth and a chest.
Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
In this room, you will fight enemies that require you to either use Bombarda, Ringo, or Incendio. All other spells and basic casts will not do any damage to these enemies because they are on fire.
They're certainly persistent. Confringo. Incendio.
After you defeat all the enemies on the right hand side of the room, there is going to be another room that is blocked off by rocks. Cast Confringo, and there will be some galleons on the other side.
Revelio.
Now that that room is clear, let's move on down to the next puzzle. Once you enter this room, you will find a moth on the left hand side. Take that moth and put it on the spinner.
Lumos.
Behind the spinner, you will find an elevator. Go ahead and start casting Depulso on the spinner, and you will find a moth up top.
Lumos.
On the right hand side of the spinner, you will find another moth. Go ahead and take that over to the door, and then the moth that is on the spinner, take that one to the door also.
Lumos.
If you climb this wall, you will find some more loot.
What's that hanging
Once you
there?
enter this room, there's going to be some galleons on the left-hand side. Then across from that, you are going to find a door where you will cast Depulso. Levitate the block that you see up ahead for a chest. Then take that block and levitate it on the right-hand side for another chest.
Embody
Now back to the room that we came from, you will see something hanging from the ceiling. Simply cast Confringo on it.
Down I go. No other way.
Now jump on down and you will land in water. If you go up this way, you will find the door to the room that you just came from. Cast Accio on the block and the door will open. Now you can jump on down again, or you can just backtrack to where we were. In this room, before you can start the puzzle, you will first need to fight more enemies. For this puzzle, you will need 4 moths. Simply take one moth and put it on the spinner.
Lumos.
Directly to your right, you will see another moth. Now take this moth and place it on this pedestal. Behind the spinner is another elevator. Go ahead and get on that and then start casting Repulso. Once you reach the top, there will be a moth on the left-hand side. Go ahead and take that moth and stick it on the door. Then grab this moth on the right-hand side of the door and do the same. Now start casting Depulso again on the spinner. Once it stops, look over to your right-hand side and you will see the moth that you put on the pedestal earlier. Now that you have completed all the puzzles in this tomb, you will find an Ashwinder that will have a ring. After you take that, there will be a secret door just behind him. I hope that everybody enjoyed this tutorial, as there will be several more. Thanks for watching.